Hello, Jacob here. And today, well, the NHL has officially decided to name its on-ice apparel official starting in 2024-2025. And let's just say if you've, been paying attention or you've watched any jersey news or jersey videos or just NHL videos in general about this announcement, you can see why a lot of people are not going to be too happy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. The NHL has officially decided that, starting in 2024-2025, Fanatics is going to be the official on-ice apparel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the same company that makes these is going to be the official on-ice apparel in 2024-2025. Not gonna lie, I'm not overly thrilled right now, just because, again, as a guy that owns plenty of Fanatics jerseys and a guy that owns plenty of Adidas jerseys, I mean, boy, do I have to go into Fanatics jerseys and just how, not great quality they are? Look, again, I have plenty of Fanatics jerseys here, I have this Kirill Kaprizov. Here's an Evander Kane. Here's an Arizona Coyotes Phil Kessel. Some Jack Eichels. I mean, yeah. And you can kind of see here, the quality of them isn't necessarily the greatest. I mean, the numbers and stuff like that have this weird, line through them and all that stuff. Here's the Jack Eichel Blue Sabres version. This one isn't as bad. And, yeah, I mean, not complaining too much on the Eichel jerseys, at least. But the problem is, none of these are stitched in. They're all heat pressed, and they're all those, quality of jerseys where, let's just say they're not the greatest quality of jerseys in the world. And let's go ahead and kind of compare that to my McDavid Oilers jersey here. Like I say, this is a prime green. This has double stitching throughout the numbers. Adidas logo on the back. McDavid, which is stitched in. I mean, I know I've made a video about this jersey a few times already. But, yeah. Again, I don't think I really need to get into much detail here, or a lot of detail, basically. But, let's just say, if the Fanatics jerseys that are coming out are anything like this, especially on their authentic jerseys, there's going to be a lot of hell to pay. And again, I'm one of those guys who doesn't necessarily care per se about the, brand of the jersey or the name on the jersey and stuff like that, but it just, I don't know. Again, like I say, Fanatics has a lot to deal with here, and Fanatics has a lot to improve on if they're going to be, anything other than just an absolute train wreck. Because, well, Fanatics signed the contract in 2024-2025, and regardless of what happens, they're going to be the official on-ice jersey supplier for 10 seasons. Unless stuff really hits the fan here. And again, like I say, I buy Fanatics jerseys. I'm not afraid to buy Fanatics jerseys. I don't mind buying Fanatics jerseys. But for the most part, most of the Fanatics jerseys I buy are like 30 or 40 bucks each at most. Because the retail on these puppies have gone up from like 130, 140 to as much as 175. And in my opinion, look, I don't care what you think. I don't care who you are. This is not worth $175 in my opinion. I mean, the logo isn't even stitched into the jersey here. And like I say, this is the Phil Kessel that I got here back in September. I mean, you can see the lines on there. It just, again, it's very frustrating to see that. But I will say, though, and I will give Fanatics credit, though, the Reverse Retro 2.0 line, because I have 2 Fanatics jerseys in the Reverse Retro 2.0 line that are actually pretty good and pretty solid. Like, they have improved a little bit here. Like, the designs on here aren't as bad, but as you can see here, it still has that line cover and stuff like that. And then over here, here's my Ovechkin. The Ovechkin's probably the best Fanatics jersey I own, just from like a design standpoint and stuff like that, but even still here, you can still tell that there's some defects and stuff like that, but honestly, as much as I hate to say it, and as much as, you know, it's annoying and stuff like that, I have a feeling this is just going to be the way it is, honestly, because Fanatics is a monopoly at this point. I mean, they're literally taking over from the NHL shop, NFL shop, MLB shop. I mean, they're literally the ones that ship out all the fans' jerseys. And the problem is, the prices of them are going up, 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 while the quality of them goes down, 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 down. Like, again, the logo on some of these are just absolute. They're not great. Let's just put it that way. The tag here is something to be desired. But even Reebok had that, though. So I can't necessarily get too upset there. But I don't know. Again, Fanatics taking over is going to leave a lot to be desired. And I just hope that for, you know, the love of everything holy, or whatever phrase you want to use there, that they actually step up their authentic line here and their authentic game. Because I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Nike took over for the NBA back in 2017-2018, the on-court products, the actual jerseys themselves, were really bad quality. Like, literally during the game, there's a couple of examples, probably most famous, LeBron James's jersey literally getting ripped off of him from just a normal NBA play, basically. I mean, they literally got torn off like tissue paper. So, that's one of my big concerns there, too, is the quality's just going to be so god-awful that nobody's going to want to buy them. Or the players are going to complain so much that something has to change. I mean, bar none. So, again, I'm going to keep my, fingers crossed and hope that everything ends up okay, but who knows? Maybe if there's even enough pushback or whatever like that, too, maybe we'll get, some actual decent results, or who knows? I mean, I just hope that Fanatics, takes this opportunity to improve on their jerseys, because, again, as a jersey collector, I don't mind buying Fanatics, but not for the freaking price that they're selling them for, at least for the breakaway jerseys. Plus, there's going to be a lot of other questions to ask, too, like, are they going to make Made in Canada jerseys? Are their, authentic jerseys going to be Indonesia made? Are they going to be made in other countries? I mean, what's the price point going to be on them? I mean, who knows at this point? But, yeah. Oh, boy. Like I say, I'm not necessarily going to go ahead and say the world is ending and all that stuff here, but it's going to take a lot of convincing from them to me, to a lot of NHL jersey collectors out there, that this isn't a mistake. This isn't just a money grab, and you actually care about your products. You care about your fans, and you actually give a rat's about the products and stuff you're putting out there. Which at this point, the NHL, I honestly don't know. Which is such a shame, too, because the NHL is actually a really good product, like on ice and stuff like that, but if they're too busy focused on money and not focusing on actually making their product good and making it easy to get out to people, you're always going to end up being fourth. That's just the way it is. But Fanatics officially takes over the jersey rights and the on-ice apparel starting in 24-25. Again, we'll just wait and see what happens. So, this is Jacob, and until we meet again, have a good day.